All right, now we're in a safe location. We can do a fashion show. Okay, so what do we think? Um, it's interesting. I don't understand 100% the aesthetic, but I guess it's somewhat of a schoolgirl thing going on. I felt some of the bows are a bit excessive on the side there. Back makes sense. Front, I guess. Um, the gloves and the rough, frilly like arm things are kind of weird. I don't know. This might be a style that was like an older style in the 1900s or something. It's hard to say. I mean, the stockings are okay and they kind of match and go with it. I don't know. In the wasteland, this seems like it'd be awful hot, but I don't know. It's okay. I kind of feel like I almost feel like that waistband is way up too high, but I don't know. Maybe it'd be better if it was a little bit lower because it just feels like it's a little big. But that could just be the style. Not a big fan of the sleeves, but you know, it could be a thing. I mean, she's got much better outfits to be honest. Like, um, where is it at? No. Like this is kind of cool, right? Let me do this one here. So this one's kind of cool. Yeah, it's got the long sleeve and everything else, but this looks like it's a practical fighting suit. Like she wouldn't have anything holding her back. Like I guess the other one's okay per se, but it's not too bad. But aesthetically, I mean maybe the skirt's a little short, but you know. Let's see, what else? There were several others that were pretty good. Okay, so this has been one that was okay. It's a little cut out, a little bit much, but it looks practical with the gloves on the hands to help protect the hands a little bit, and with the leather help protect her in general. I mean, it's interesting what style-wise. Not quite sure how the laces in the butt area works, you know, in general. But then again, she's part cyborg, so who knows? And then I think there were several others that were nice. What was it? Daily Mascot. Oh yeah, this one. So Daily Force, right? This one looks like it's fairly practical for what it needs to be. So the skirt's not going to get in the way. She's still got sleeve covers and things like that. It looks cute and everything. The chain is an interesting side detail. I'm guessing the strap across the chest is to keep the sleeves from falling down, is my guess. In the front? Yeah, I think that's what that's all about. It also helps contain the straps so they don't fall down, which is practical. Of course, the skirts are nice, and the shoes are nice as well. What else we got? Wasteland Adventure. Now, if you want a rough and tumble one, this is very practical. I mean, who can go wrong with blue jeans, right? It is interesting with the side cutouts. I'm actually quite surprised that I haven't seen this more of a fashion thing in real life, to be honest, because that seems not like super hard to do, but you know, would be interesting, especially with I've seen with the leggings, the way some ladies wear stuff. The jacket is low cut, of course, though it doesn't have to be, but it looks very practical. I think that's just for decorations with the tie up in the back. That wouldn't hamper her being able to take it on and off. Of interest is I just noticing now there's like is that a mesh area or what? I don't know what that is on the back side. But I do like the details on the back of the legs, on the thighs. Those are very interesting. I wonder if they do anything practical for Eve technically when she wears that. Because, I mean, it just visually looks interesting. Not that it does anything. Let's see, what else? There was several other. Is it Sporty Yellow? Okay, so Sporty Yellow. This one reminds me of Kill Bill, but with neons, basically. And she's got heels, which is kind of like, okay. But I totally think they're going for a Kill Bill type of thing. And they have Kill Kill on the shirt, so you know where they're going with that. And it's kind of cool. It does have a hood, which is interesting in that regard. Also, a zipper across the backside. Is this one piece? It's hard to tell. I can't tell if those are pants and a shirt top or what. But that could make it more practical, I guess. Maybe. No, it can't be that because that's got to just be look for looks because realistically, I don't see any zippers on the side. Well, maybe. It's kind of hard to tell because the one thing is covering that up, which is of interest. I didn't quite understand the point of the stocking holders on her midsection because it's not going to any stockings and it just seems erroneous. Now, luckily, because it's all yellow, it kind of blends and it's not a big deal, but it's just a weird choice. All right, what else we got? Oh, yes. Daily knit dress. So, again, she's got the stockings going on. She's got a knit dress. I kind of like the details with the strings. I'm sure this is just a slip-on type thing. Looks warm, comfortable. I know certain ladies like the hand thing, so that's kind of nice. That also will protect her hands. Looks like it's very practical and would do what it need to do. Luckily, we haven't run into any area that is cold, but who knows? Maybe we will. But other than that, looks good. Don't know how the cutout in the back or how that works for her cybernetic stuff. But it's interesting nonetheless. Now, one of the other ones that was one of my favorites, which is more of a traditional thing, was the peony dress. Again, this is a traditional style, though probably a little bit sexified dress because it's got like, I think most of the ones you typically would see, it's fully covered on the side. They're not broke out like this on the side like this one is. Some have the cutout in the chest area, but some don't. But this is a fairly traditional Asian outfit that some ladies would wear if they're dressing up and doing stuff. Interesting. The shoes kind of match, which is kind of cool. But this one's one of my favorites as well. It looks nice and classy. And of course, then you have the other ones, which are just straight up, you know, fluffy bear. Let your inner bear out. Arr. It's just funny. If nothing else for comedy. And then we have other ones that are like, okay. So you got like Holiday Rabbit. So it's like a bathing suit, but it's got a hood and a bunny rabbit thing going on. Like, I don't know. It's interesting. I mean, it's not just a straight bathing suit, and it has a zipper in the front, which I guess I don't know. And then let's see what other one. You got the orca suit. Now this one is somewhat practical per se. It's a bathing suit with a wetsuit thing going on. And I'm not quite sure about the sleeves and stuff. It's kind of like, is that a rain jacket or what is that? Like, that might be a little excessive. I mean, she could easily take that off and it'd be fine, but it does protect her arms. So, I don't know. It's kind of interesting in that regard. Yeah. Yeah, it kind of gives you the vibe that she's got a rain jacket on, but I don't know. It's kind of weird. Because it's kind of see-through if you look here. So is it really? Or is it just mesh? It's kind of hard to tell. I don't know how much of this is just the graphics. If I had this on the PC, I could probably up the resolution and really look at that. It might be some artifacting that's causing problems on this. So I don't know. Notice the detail. She's got her foot on that cable thing, right? All right. Let's see. Any other ones that are of interest? Oh, yes. The Monsoon Blue. So this is a traditional bikini of some sort. And looks cute. Looks neat. If you're in the water levels, I guess this would be helpful per se. But I don't know if I'd want to wear this in some water levels. Because, I mean, there could be debris and things. You probably want to wear the orca suit to be more protected, to be honest with you. But when you're out in the sun like this, maybe this is what you want to do. And then cybernetic dress. So this one is, I don't know what makes it cybernetic. Other than maybe that arm thing going on, which is of interest. Maybe that's it. Because that looks like she has a mechanical arm, which is weird and different. But maybe that's just the sleeve. It's hard to say. Past that, it's just a leather dress with some stylization on it. You know, nothing too crazy. Is the leg mechanical? looks like, but I don't think it is. I think that's just the styling of the stockings. Yeah. So, interesting nonetheless. I think I'll stick with this for right now.